right, man. Let's talk about Young Thug, bro. Yeah, Young Thug. Apparently he's coming home. Um, so I mean, under some conditions. Now, what I eventually heard was that he had to think about it for a minute. So yeah, what I eventually heard was he has to think. He was thinking about the plea deal and all that, and he thought about going ahead and fighting the deal, because if they offer you a plea deal, that means that you probably could beat the case. Especially if it's a good plea deal where you can go home. And all they did was get time out of them. There's a lot of people who don't know a lot about this case. They just know the surface stuff, and for the most part, this shit was just a witch hunt. That Fanny, girl, lady, what really helped Young Thug out was Trump exposing her. That's what really helped him out. And what also people weren't looking at, they said that she was his lawyer. They said she was his lawyer at one point. And like I told y'all be thinking like, y'all, hire a sister or whatever like that, man. They are number one enemies. And I'm showing brothers. Check out the Patreon, Free Game 89 channel, Free Game 89 Patreon. I'm showing y'all. And today when you see this won't be today, but at 1:30 Friday, November 1st, and at 4:30 Friday, I'm showing y'all with the Angel Reese Shaq video and the Megan Thee Stallion Tory video. I'm showing y'all on the Patreon. I'm showing y'all on the Free Game 89 channel. Dog, a lot of them is our biggest enemies, bro. They are number one enemy. So a lady that you gave an opportunity to work for you, and that probably had a lot to help her do to get to be the district prosecutor or the district attorney or whatever she is. She turns around and sues you. Turns around and prosecutes your whole organization. That's who you got to watch, who you do business with. That's why you got to watch who you do business with, man. These women, they really use you to come up. A lot of these dudes, y'all be helping these women come up and all that type of stuff. And then, when they get up there, guess what? And they get in power, they turn back to destroy you. Especially in the community, if y'all want to call it a community still, they come back and spin the block to destroy you. They come back to destroy you. And I keep telling y'all that. Watch who you help. Watch who you tell your business to. This is why you keep everything close to the vest when dealing with women. Young Thug's coming home, but there's many conditions. So, check them out. So after the longest trial in Georgia state history, of course, it had to do with a black man. Young Thug is free. Thug has agreed and plea deal to the state of Georgia RICO case against him and allow him to come home. Technically, it's a 40-year sentence. Jesus Christ. He has to serve the first 5 years in prison, but that's been commuted to 2.5 years he's already served. So, okay. That's followed by 15 years probation. The next 20 years are backloaded and would be served if he failed probation stipulations. Damn. So if he fuck up in that 15-year probation, I don't know if I would have took that deal. You free though. The conditions includes a ban on gang-related music. That's gonna be a problem. And 10-year ban from Metro Atlanta. Damn, they banned him from Atlanta, the whole metropolitan area, and he's required to do 4 presentations. He's required to do 4 concerts per year against gang violence and can't have contact with any of his co-defendants or gang members besides his brother and Gunna, because he asked to do music with Gunna again. He will be able to travel for work and music production. I think that's the best thing about this right here is that he banned from Metro Atlanta. He need to get out of there regardless. I said the same thing about a lot of these young guys that's getting money, man. Like, get about your city, bro. Ain't no that love there is fake, bro. The hood don't want to see nobody above the hood. They don't want to see nobody survive. You know, how many people that inserted the hood came back and gave back to the hood that they didn't took out? Young Dolph. Been people, plenty of people who did philanthropy around their neighborhoods that they didn't destroy them. Real talk. So really, a lot of brothers wasting their time, but man, that probation gonna be a problem. Failed drug tests. You know, then where does he move to? That's a great question. You know, NBA YoungBoy still got in trouble. He moved to Utah. So where does he move to and do his probation at? And that's gonna be serious. I think he should stay the hell out of Georgia. If I'm him, I'm not going back to Georgia. Georgia? You know, I wouldn't go nowhere liberal like California. Maybe a place like Texas. Maybe not. You know, depending on what he's looking for. But to be honest, you know, 15 years probation. Remember, Jay-Z told me that's a bad deal. But you just look like I've been in here for like 2.5 years. They took 2.5 years out of my life. Maybe he should have fought it and sued. But then you fight it and get 40 years. So can he fly straight? Can he stay away from his co-defendants? Can he stay away from gang-related music? If he starts shifting his music and it don't sell, and it's not because it's not gang-related no more, it's not what people used to. The sound of music changed on the drop of a dime. So he come back, he'll be popular in the beginning. No doubt about it. He'll be popular in the beginning. When that died down, you know, what else he got? Can he stay away from gangs? Can he continue to stay away from drugs? That's why he swole up so much. He gained so much weight. That's why he gained so much weight, because he was getting off them drugs he was doing. He should stay off them drugs. But who knows? His music might not be the same off the drugs. None of that might not be the same after off the drugs. So I mean, it's up to him. It's truly up to him on how he gonna control, you know, his destiny. But wherever he live at, you know, he better think wisely. Because in my opinion, being free is always good, but that plea deal was some bullshit. 15 years of probation, they might gonna get that time out of him, especially if he can't stay off of drugs and he can't, you know, really make that transition with his music. They gonna get that time out of that ass. But hopefully he fought straight. Hopefully you learned this lesson. Check out the music entertainment playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in description. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Patreon, the whole nine. Check out the Patreon. Won't be disappointed. Peace.